Hi Leo, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. Happy New Year. Welcome to your January 2025 tarot reading. This is where we're going to look at the astrological energies of the new year, figure out where is it that you need to leave old energy back in 24 and what is it that you need to capitalize on this year, but especially in January to get off on the right foot. So Leo, we ended December with really big energy. We still have Mars retrograde. And remember, Mars was retrograde in your sign for quite a while, and now it's retrograding back into Cancer. Also, the nodes will move into Pisces and Virgo out of Aries and Libra. We will have some really big energy with Pluto and Aquarius. We'll have the Sun as well as Mercury conjunct Pluto in Aquarius, and Uranus moves direct in Taurus. So lots going on, Leo, as you already know. Let's get right into it. Check the description box for all of the important dates. And if you haven't subscribed, I would love if you would. All right, Leo, let's see what Spirit has for you. You start off the new year with the Four of Swords in the reverse, as well as the Page of Swords. Second week of the month finds you with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles also in the reverse. Third week of the month, King of Swords in the reverse, as well as the Sun card. You came into your own reading, Leo energy there, and you end the month with Four of Cups in reverse, and the Six of Cups in the upright. Okay, Leo, so let's go ahead and see what energy you brought out of 2024 and you bring into the new year. Spirit, if you can send my Leos a card representing the energy they bring into this year. And you have the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is that card of really watching your money, making sure you're keeping it safe. Sometimes if you go overboard, this can be more like hoarding or too concerned that you're never going to have more money. With it in the reverse, though, this type of energy is that you are no longer having those feelings of lack. You are coming into more of a prosperity mindset. And Spirit is telling you as you move through January, make sure you keep this mindset in order to attract everything that you've been wishing for, but also you won't slip back into that, lack mentality, like I don't have enough, I'm never going to get a better job, I'm never going to feel better. Don't fall back into that, okay? And I do think that the first part of the year, it really looks like you're focused mentally on something. So that could be you trying to talk yourself out of the lack mindset, which is good to see. But let's go ahead and pull one last card. Spirit, if you can send my Leos a oracle message card for January 2025. And you have spiritual strength, a beautiful card here. Many of the other signs also got spiritual strength. Let me see what else. Gemini. So Gemini also got this oracle message. So if you have any Gemini placements, make sure and watch their video as well, because I do think this spiritual strength is coming to those signs who have been going through some mental challenges. I think Mars being in your sign has definitely given you almost more courage, but I also feel like for many of you all, it's been draining. It's been this mental as well as physical strain on many of you all. And I think that that's what that Four of Swords is also speaking to, is being able to regain your strength, and especially in a spiritual way. So throughout January, take some time out for yourself, Leo, and make sure you're not giving your strength, especially your spiritual strength, away, okay? And as we come into this new year, Leo, really figure out what it is in 2024 and back in December wasn't working for you. I do think that December was a stressful month for many, but with you all with this Four of Swords and Page of Swords, that is looking like lots of mental work, lots of mental challenges. January 2nd, we do have Mars leaving, or actually Mercury leaving retrograde shadow, Venus entering Pisces, and then on the 3rd, Mars retrograde opposes Pluto. So this could be like some challenges with your health. Be careful with heated tension in conversation. Someone could bring you some information here in the new year that you're really having to redirect your energy in a more positive way. 4 of Swords is looking at where is it that you've been spending too much time mentally worrying, and if you need to retract a bit. Be careful of your health. Be careful of not getting too stressed out in the first few weeks of January. Now, I do think, Leo, one of the benefits of having Mars in your sign is that you all probably had quite a bit of get up and go, right? You all had a lot of endurance, but I do think January, when Mars moves into Cancer, you're not so much filled with all of that, and you're going to need to watch it. I do think that by time you get to the 6th, when Mars retrograde enters Cancer, Mercury enters Capricorn on the 8th, and then we have a Cancer full moon on the 13th. I do think this Cancer full moon is going to be very dynamic because now we have Mars in Cancer, we have the full moon here in Cancer, and I do think that Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, something here you've been trying to get going, Leo, but that Queen of Pentacles is like, wait a minute. Are you really paying attention to your finances? Is this really what you should be spending your money on? Pay attention to those type of signs. I do think that Cancer full moon will bring up something from 2024, back when we had Cancer season. If you all have some kind of family conversations going on, there's something here around family and Cancerian vibes that could definitely bring you some insight during this time, Leo. And I do think that by the time you get to the 3rd week of the month, when we have Sun entering Aquarius, as you can see, you are coming into your own sign. This Aquarius season is going to be huge, especially for the fixed signs, Leo. So you, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus, I do think many of you all are going to have some type of realizations during this time with the Sun entering Aquarius. And I will say the Mercury in Capricorn squaring Chiron in Aries on the 21st. Be careful of mentally tough conversations. I think this King of Swords is leading you to something important, but there's someone who is either at your company, in your family, that has some high stature that all of you aren't agreeing with. This is like a group mentality. So it almost feels like your family, or maybe your friends, maybe colleagues, but you are looking on the brighter side. You are using this spiritual strength here not to get weighed down by whatever this group mentality is, or almost like whatever this person who is leading the group. You're like, I'm going to be thinking for myself. I do think Mercury entering Aquarius on the 27th helps you rebuild a better mindset. And I do think that just pay attention with the 29th though, because the 29th is that Aquarius new moon. And I do think this is when you are planting new seeds of intention and feeling a lot better about the group dynamic. Now you end January with this 4 of Cups in reverse, 6 of Cups. This is a lot of emotional energy. Once again, on the 29th, we now have the North Node in Pisces, South Node in Virgo. They have now moved on from Aries and Libra. And we have Mercury conjunct Pluto in Aquarius as well on the 29th. So really big day. Someone is bringing you some information that I don't know that you're going to listen to. 6 of Cups is like someone from your past could return, but 4 of Cups in reverse is almost like, well, yeah, they brought me some news or they brought me some information, but I don't know if I'm going to heed it at this time. I am telling you to pay attention to anything that comes this month, Leo. Uranus direct in Taurus on the 30th could bring some surprise communication around your money. This 6 of Cups could be someone in your family comes to you and says, hey, I really need to stay with you for a while, and you weren't really anticipating this, or maybe they're like, hey, you know, someone is sick in the family. There's something here though that affects your money, that affects your finances, not necessarily in a negative way, but I do think someone from your past will return possibly the last week of the month or into February. So Leo, this is going to be an interesting month for you. It looks like you have some really positive energy with that Sun card, but as well, this spiritual strength is reminding you that you have a lot going on with that Mars and Leo moving into Cancer. I do think many of you all have some mental strain going on. Just pay attention to where you put your energy, okay? I do think if you can heed whatever this person is telling you by the end of the month, I think February will be a much brighter month for you. Do take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs, Leo, in this video series to see if these themes are repeated throughout those readings as well. So Leo, I hope you have a great January, and I'll talk to you later.